Okay, I am back. And thanks for bearing with me. Okay. Now I wanted to look at Billie Holiday. Did I do that? Let's see. It's late and I'm a little tired. Group 3. Let's see. Did I make a prediction about Billie Holiday? I wanted to say... I'm getting her mixed up with someone else. Aries or Leo? Let's see. Am I right? Which one is it? Yep, Aries, and she's the one that I was thinking of. Lady Sings the Blues, played by Diana Ross. Interesting. Okay. So anyway, that's a movie about Billie Holiday's life. For anybody interested in her, Lady Sings the Blues. Now, that being said, this is your person, okay? And that's how they're coming across. Very lovely, very feminine. That's, kind of what we already talked about. If you're here for a man, then this person is in touch with their feminine side. They're probably pretty, like a pretty boy, pretty man, the type, right? Somebody that is just attractive, that's like a pretty man, right? And they could dress a little bit like colorfully, but not necessarily, right? We're just basing that on the picture. And, this could be the type of person that gives flowers, likes having flowers around, and maybe enjoys to be out in nature, too. There could be some sort of a tropical connection just based on this, or nature-loving vibe with that. The Empress is earth energy, or thinking of Earth Mother Nature as well. But the card says, if you're going to play with your whole soul. So this is someone, like I said, that puts their heart into something 1000%, very hardworking. In this case, soulful, okay? This person could like soul and R&B. I'm also hearing rap, interestingly. But anything that moves the soul is something that this person is really into. This is a very soulful person, okay? And so whatever they do, they give it 100%. And then it says you have no understudy. So basically, it's all you. Like, you don't have, like, nobody can replace you. Nobody can even come close to you. Like, this person will say things like that. They will be very nurturing toward you, nurturing towards the ones that they love and care for, and say the right things. Like, there is only one you, for example, and just really build you up, right? It's the type of person that really will know how to say things to build you up, build your confidence up, like a true parent, like a loving parent, right? Aquarius, I'm getting Aquarius energy too with that, because this person really knows how to make people feel good and say the right things, regardless of their sign. But they also hold themselves to a high standard, which is why they work so hard and probably need to ask for help more often. Just because you can handle everything doesn't mean that you should have to handle everything. So that might be something that you're going to have to help this person with. Help them to understand. But this person really considers themselves to be, one of a kind and kind of a champion for those causes that they care about. They could be politically active or just have really strong points of view on things, but definitely are going to feel very passionately and strongly about, whoever's in their life, like namely you, okay? Their soulmates, their friends, their family, they're going to be very passionate, and they just throw their whole heart and passion into whatever they're doing, okay? Sometimes losing beats winning, okay? So sometimes, like, if you lose at something that wasn't right for you, then you've actually really won, and this person's wise enough to understand that, okay? And people that, are successful ultimately are the ones who have failed more times than their critics have even tried, okay? So I feel like this person is aware of that. So this person's been through hell and back with that Queen of Swords energy. She's the warrior queen. And then the Billie Holiday with that Aries energy, that's Aries, Mars energy, warrior queen in her own right. Yet this person still has this energy of being loving, nurturing, and like the ultimate mother and parent, or parent and spouse energy with that Empress. So it could be that this is not something that came easily to this person to get in touch with that side of themselves, but they've worked really hard on that, and they're turning over a new leaf and experiencing a new joie de vivre, right? They could have French in their chart, French in their lineage, right? they could be of French descent, but either way, they're turning over a new leaf, and I feel like they're really getting more in touch with their softer side because they've had to be a warrior for a long time, but they are getting out of survival mode, right? So this is a good thing, but the survival mode still shows up in the fact that they don't like to ask for help. They want to be really tough and strong all the time. And not quite matcha, as opposed to like the feminine version of macho. Not quite like that. Not quite macho, but your person, your soulmate, does have a hard time, asking for direction, so to speak, asking for help, right? They are learning how to do that, to be more in the receptive mode as opposed to being in survival mode, and as opposed to being in just go-getter mode all the time. So let's get another card here. These freaking cards. These cards, they do not want to shuffle, you guys. I might have to, I don't know, just bend them in the opposite direction. I have to get rough with them. Also getting Sagittarius and Virgo energy. I know that I already mentioned some of the other signs, the air signs, the Aries, the Libra, the Taurus, the fire sign energy with that 10 of Wands as well. But Sagittarius and Virgo now. Power couple vibes here with this person is what I'm getting as well. There's that Sagittarius energy, and then there's that Virgo energy. Greta Garbo at the bottom of the deck, Britney Spears on top. She's Sagittarius energy. So she's born in the year of the dog too, or somebody could be born in the year of the snake. Something significant could happen if you don't already know this person. You could be meeting them now in this year, 2025, the year of the snake. What this card is saying is, when gambling with love, hedge your bets. So basically, this person is someone that is very particular about who they open their heart to, the game of love, that kind of thing with it. So I think it has to do with everything that this person has been through. They're going to hedge their bets to protect yourself against loss by supporting more than one possible result or both sides in a competition. So basically, yeah, and this is what's coming through, that this person is likely not going to be easily won over. Queen of Swords generally isn't when it comes to matters of the heart. Just know, like, if this is a romantic soulmate, that they are not going to be real easy to tie down. You're going to have to prove yourself to this person. They're going to be loving, and they have that side to them, but to get to the Empress energy, you have to first get through the Queen of Swords energy with them. And so it's like they don't want to put all their eggs in one basket, basically. They've been hurt before, and they don't want to make the same mistakes that they made in the past. They just want to protect themselves from any further hurt, any further loss, right? And they know that whenever they invest in something, they invest in it 110%. So they don't want to waste their energy on investing in the wrong thing, right? They want to hedge their bets instead and protect themselves. They feel like they're one of a kind. They know their worth, and that's something that they came across and came upon, knowing their worth in a very difficult way. Like, they really had to earn that, and that's something they're still working on, really embodying that energy. Like, there's something that they continue to work on. It's kind of like a passion project for them to really embody their worth and know their worth. So they're not going to sell themselves short. Not that they would be doing that with you, but if you don't know each other, or when you don't know someone, or you just meet them, then you need time to get to know them and know that if they're the right person for you, and if you can trust them to open up to them. So this person's going to be a little bit more picky about that than some other people. They're going to be a little harder to get to know at first. They're going to have their guards up a little bit more. I think that they're going to be open for the most part. I don't feel like they're going to be withdrawn or withholding, but they're definitely going to be, careful about their love life and who they let into their inner circle and who they let themselves get involved with romantically. Also, it says take the risk of getting hurt, because being in love can be toxic, but the high is amazing. So ultimately, with this person, despite all of their despite all their rage, is still a rat in a cage, right? despite it all, not that they're a rageful person, but they're a guarded person, and they're very careful, like I said. But ultimately, that Empress energy, that heart space, that loving side of them, that softer side of them will win out, and they will open up, and they will take a chance. They will gamble, right, with their heart a little bit. Once they realize, like, is this an investment that is worth taking? Is it worth the risk? Yes. This is worth the risk. So, then they throw caution to the wind and they go all in. But that's the thing. They want to be careful before they go all in, before they do that, before they take that leap, because they know that, they do really invest like 110%, like I said. So they're just going to be careful. That's why they're a little cautious. But once they decide to go there, they go there full steam ahead. Because, they like the card says, they find it intoxicating and everything. So to be in love, it's intoxicating and it feels damn good, and everybody wants to be in love. And so for the most part, yeah, pretty much everybody wants that high, that feeling, and so does this person. So then it says trust your family to take care of you when you can't. So this person could be quite close with their family, and I do feel like with that Empress energy, they do have people that love them and care for them, and people that they care and love as well. So, also, this is a family-orientated person, so they could have a family that could be really something that they want, right? The Empress is quite traditional, so even if this person is not coming across as quite traditional, they ultimately have it within them to be that way. So this person could have a 6 in numerology as their life path or their heart's desire, or they could have been born on the 6th of a month, or the 15th, something like that, because it's that energy. It's that loving energy, about contentment and harmony and family. So and it's about responsibility. So this person is ultimately looking for that happy family scenario, that harmonious situation, that loving situation, and having a family that they can trust to take care of them as they would take care of their family. So if they don't have that now, that's something that's important to them. So let's get some character traits for this person, Group 3's soulmate. Tattoos or piercings. I think she does have like a pierced belly button, so maybe this person does have some piercings, a pierced belly button or something like that, some tattoos. Could actually, if they're born in the year of the snake, they could have a snake tattoo or a zodiac tattoo for some. We've got facial hair. Okay, so for those masculines out there, people here for a masculine, this person could have a goatee, a beard, mustache, just some sort of facial hair. We've got stoic. That stoic matches the Queen of Swords energy, and it just kind of explains further what I was saying about this person having a stiff upper lip, being guarded, being analytical, being very careful, very cautious. We've got scientific, so they could work in the sciences, or that could have been like one of their favorite subjects in school, or it goes again with that being a thinker, somebody that lives in their head a lot, somebody that's very analytical, somebody that's very kind of just into science. Like if you think of the sciences. Then we've got jealous, possessive. Yeah, because once this person invests, they completely invest like 110%. And they've also been hurt in the past. So one of the shadow energies of both the Empress and especially the Queen of Swords is being, jealous or possessive, being controlling, I guess is a better adjective for the Queen of Swords shadow. Well, both of them really. So that's just something to be aware of. They can be jealous and possessive here. We've got Aquarius, so that Aquarius vibe with that. Could have Aquarius strong in their chart, or be born in the year of the tiger. Got multicolored hair. I think we got that a couple of times today in here. Some could have really straight hair. Okay, really straight hair. She's got really straight hair. Her hair, it's hard to tell what Billie Holiday's hair looks like. I'm sure it was curly, but in that picture, it looks a bit straight. Anyways, let's see. One more card. We've got sporty. Okay, so this person can be fit, be very active. You could have like a little six-pack going on, like Brittany there on the card. Let me just make sure that I got everything that I wanted to get here from this deck. Also getting some Capricorn energy. So this is what we've got as far as your person. Okay. And we're going to finish off with the Romance Angels card. Tell us more about Group 3's soulmate. It's more about Group 3's soulmate. I think this person, the soulmate, they are really freeing themselves from their restrictions. And that's something that they're going to continue to work on, for the foreseeable future. And one of the restrictions is, their fear around intimacy and relationships, but also the desire to have that, and to move more into their feminine energy as opposed to being just all in like their ambitious, like warrior survival mode energy. Just letting people in, letting people help them, not feeling like they have to do everything themselves. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that's what it's talking about. This person, and what I said before about getting to know this person and how they're not going to be easy to get to know, right? Since you're this person's soulmate, maybe it'll be easier for you to get to know them because they'll just intuitively feel a bond and a comfort level with you, which is typically the case with soulmates, right? There is a certain kind of comfort level with each other, even if you just met. That could be the case, but generally speaking, this person does need to get to know someone, need to take their time, like to get to know someone, like even if they are friendly with you or appear open or just engage with you like early on in conversations and stuff, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're opening up. It takes time to get to that Empress energy, because on the surface they're like Queen of Swords, and once you get to know them better, they're more like the Empress. So that's what it's going to take. And I feel like this picture is a good depiction of that, right? That's kind of like showing the difference, because this person is like militant, sitting like stark upright, very rigidly, sitting very rigidly, and it's got like a military uniform on and everything. So this is like your person's exterior, and then once you get to know them better, they're more like her, kind of sitting back. She's relaxed. She's leaning back. Her expression is open. Her body posture is more open, and she looks more comfortable and at ease and enjoying herself. So I feel like that's who your person is becoming, and like more of who they are, underneath, and once you get to know them better. Okay, so this is what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. It does support the channel and keeps me coming back to do more readings for you guys. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box, and you check me out on Keen too if you'd like a chat. And I will talk to you guys next time.